Here we have the current stock market update for Faraday Future Intelligent Electric Incorporated, stock ticker FFIE. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful in your trading, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts below in the comment section so that other traders will be able to find this information more easily on the platform. So here what we're looking at is the 1 hour price chart. Each candle on this price chart represents a 1 hour trading period. And as we can see here, the share price itself is still trading in the downside direction. We're seeing some near-term lows coming in at $3.60, and we're sort of flatlining here a bit at lower levels. So in this video, we will be looking at some specific price zones, some specific support and resistance areas, so that traders can hopefully identify some profitable trading strategies for this stock going forward. So as things currently stand here, we did see this prior bounce from roughly $2.67 at the lows to these price highs, which came in at $11.40. This upward price movement would have occurred during the August 23 trading session, and this event here, this upside price movement, did lead to a huge round of interest on this platform for this stock, and not surprisingly, it was mostly in the bullish direction. I don't believe I saw anything suggesting that this stock could start to reverse lower. There was a lot of expectation here that we could start to see share price levels around $50. I believe I saw things coming in at roughly $28 as well. So there was a lot of optimism that surrounded this stock, and it wouldn't be surprising in situations like that to start to see people, recommending buy positions once you start to see these types of price moves. However, as is often the case, these stocks tend to reverse lower quite quickly and quite sharply. And if you're not, ready to take gains on these positions using a short-term time frame, in many cases you'll see those potential gains, those unrealized gains, disappear quite quickly. And this is what happened here. I was reading some comments from the prior video that I did on this stock, and I didn't see anybody that said that they were able to actually capture some gains to the top side, even when this stock was moving higher. If anything, it looks like more people were probably goaded into, buying the stock near these highs, and now those positions are, significantly underwater. Losing a tremendous amount of money at the moment. So that's unfortunate. And this is the reason that we did open the members only section of this channel. That part of the channel, every week, there are new trade ideas, specific stocks to buy, entry points, stop loss levels. It's really designed for beginners. It really isn't, there's no real thinking involved. All you need to do is follow the trade. And all of those positions are performing quite strongly, even during situations where the broader market is seeing tremendous amounts of selling pressure. So there have been some terrific gainers that have occurred while this share price action has continued to move lower. So it is unfortunate to see that there are still people that are in this position, in this stock position, without any real way of getting out of that position. So, as things stand here, what would we need to see in order for share prices to start to move higher? There was a lot of optimism about this stock, and some very outlandish price targets that I was seeing in some of the other videos. So, what would it actually take to occur? What would we actually need to see occur in order for share prices to even just reclaim these prior highs from the August 23 trading period? Okay, well, first, what we would have to do is maintain some support here, coming in right around this $3.39 area. That's sort of the first thing that needs to happen here, because we did start to see a bit of a bounce, at least after share prices did test there previously. So the suggestion here possibly could be that, if share prices do drop another 20 cents, possibly we find some support in that area, and then possibly, if history repeats itself here, we could possibly see gains coming back into roughly the 640 area. However, if this area breaks to the downside, the next level of support that we would see would target this $2.60 zone, which was essentially that sort of launching point for the share price moving higher toward the end of August. So, there are a couple of different scenarios here, and we are trading at a bit of an inflection point at the moment, because either we're going to see share prices bounce off of this $3.40 support zone and then start to move higher, possibly even testing that 640 price level again, or this level is going to break to the downside, and the resulting share price momentum is going to target then a retest coming in at $2.67. So if we look at the broader term trend here, the longer term trend, the broader trajectory for this stock, we can see that the majority of the momentum is currently focused in the downside direction. In addition to that, on the hourly time frame, which is the price chart that we're using for this analysis here, the majority of the momentum is clearly focused in the negative direction. One thing that I can say on the positive side here is that this is a very dramatic price slope. Generally speaking, you wouldn't expect this type of trend momentum slope to be able to sustain itself for a very long period of time. However, one wrench in the works there, one thing that could cause a bit of an anomaly to occur here would be the fact that this share price movement, really was a false breakout to the top side, really didn't indicate any major underlying trend change in the share price itself. Because what we can see here is that share prices really are sort of maintaining the same trajectory lower here. I mean, there really isn't much change here, even though we did see a bit of a break here to the top side for a short-term period of time. So, with that in mind, that is the type of scenario that could potentially lead to a continuation here in this, downside share price movement. And we do have some price zones that will need to be watched in order for us to understand whether or not we are actually finding a bottom here, and whether or not share prices could actually start to reverse to the top side. So ultimately, if we did see a break below 267, that would be an incredibly bearish event, and it would suggest that there really is nothing left to save this stock. All support zones at that point would be gone at that point, and it really would be quite difficult to come up with a bullish argument to start to buy FFIE. I understand that there are a lot of people that are in this trade that really probably even don't want to be in this trade. But this is the unfortunate reality when, YouTubers are allowed to just run wild on this platform. I mean, people are really able to make some ridiculous projections without any real experience, without any, historical track record of beating the market. So that is something that YouTube is really going to need to look at here at some point in the future. So this is the current stock market update for Faraday Future Intelligent Electric Incorporated, stock ticker FFIE. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market. Lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership and start trading stocks with the pros.